my father said, oh, we can only afford one light in the house. When the Free State was formed, there was a great progressive government that built the Ardnacrushna power station, built sugar factories, and got great employment going. I remember the power line, big power line from Ardnacrushna to Dublin went through our land, and there were two big pylons and that went through our farm. They would be painted every second year maybe. That was fascinating for me anyway. Big pylons and the staff coming, painting the poles. And I couldn't understand how a young man could climb the poles, crawl out over the arms. You see, at that time the top wires were wider apart than the bottom. The idea that was if a wire broke, it wouldn't he'd tip another wire on the way down. And there would be a certain leakage, you know, fog and dampness. I'd hear the wire sizzling. We were warned not to go near the pole. We were told if you touched the pole, you could be electrocuted. The electricity was brought into this place in 1954. There was a great parish priest, Father Moynihan, and he fought for electricity to be brought to this area. So we got in 1954. And that time, the story was, you pay a ground rent each year. Now, whether a man used a lot of electricity or not, the ground rent had got to be paid, and that was only temporary until the installation of the electricity was paid for. Then all you had to do was pay for the electricity, and the more electricity you used, the cheaper it got. Per unit, of course, but a lot of farmers or a lot of people thought it was different. But Gerry Kelly, he was a friend of the family. He was the electrician. He was a qualified great electrician. And he taught me, he was all these games. In our spare time, he taught me how to play draughts, skillets, or not, cribbage. My father said he could afford a second-hand wireless. He bought a second-hand wireless at a pie for £8, second-hand. And oh, it was great. I could listen to the music, and mostly the music. That was in 1954. Then my father said, oh, we can only afford one light in the house, one light. And we had one bulb, electric light bulb, in the kitchen. And by degrees, of course, it was all extended. There was lights everywhere then, lights out in the Haggart.